This is a training trial located at the Northwest Michigan Horticultural Research Station. We are testing different varieties of sweet cherries on two training systems. So this one we're calling a bi-UFO. So UFO stands for upright fruiting offshoots. So it comes up from one trunk and it splits into two, and then you have two areas of upright fruiting offshoots. So this is the variety Lapins on Gisela 6. We also have Lapins on Gisela 6 in a bi SSA. SSA stands for Super Spindle Axe. So in this case, you have a V coming up from one trunk, and then each tree is like a double leader with that super slender axe. So again, this is Lapins on Gisela 6. Here's another variety in the same training treatment. This is the variety Benton. So Benton will get much darker in color, but this is the bi-UFO again, and you can see that it's got really nice fruit on it, and it's a nice fruiting wall. These systems are excellent for platforms where the pickers can actually pick either from the ground or up at the top of the platform, and a nice uniform fruiting wall. So Gisela 6 with Bentons on top in a bi-UFO. And then here's the other, this is the bi-SSA. So again, that nice V that comes up and it creates those two leaders, and you can see there's excellent fruit on this system as well. This system doesn't quite create, or it doesn't seem to quite create, the fruiting wall that the UFO system does. So that's why we're testing these different systems to see which one are conducive for growing fresh market sweet cherries here in Michigan. Here's another rootstock that we're looking at. So Mazard rootstock is an older rootstock that grows quite a bit of wood compared to fruit. So that's why we started to test the different Gisela rootstocks out of Germany. So this is Mazard with Lapins on top, also in the bi-UFO system. Then you can see here in year 4, there's very little fruit on these trees. And you start to see some as you go toward the top. But overall, there's far less fruit on this rootstock than the other rootstocks that we have in this trial. And so the goal of these trials is to get fruit as soon as possible. The system is quite expensive, so we want to get the best return on investment that we can. So this right here is Mazard, again with Lapins on top. And again, you can see how few fruit there are on these trees. So it's early to tell, of course, but I'm not sure that these larger rootstocks like Mazard and Mahaleb are going to be the right things for these high density systems. So you want fruit as soon as possible. So in the old systems, we used to like to grow wood to fill your space so we could shake the trees. A lot of these fresh market sweet cherries are obviously going to be hand harvested. So the sooner the fruit, the better.